All right. Well, people have been asking for it. I've been meaning to bring it for weeks.
All right.
I think it's time for some Indian tales.
Let's do some.
Wendell, this is your boss, your employer. I command you to come back to work. The Penske files are piling up on your desk, and your TPS reports are overdue. I will forgive your absence because you are a radio jockey, but you must kiss all 4 arms of Ganesha and bring me 1 pound of curry as penalty. I will expect your service Monday morning. Do not disappoint me, Wendell.
I love that bumper.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It is a good one. All right, we'll get this.
All right.
Abandoned wife is ordered to live with the male neighbor in India.
What?
A village council in northern India allegedly ordered a woman whose husband ran off with their neighbor's wife to live with the abandoned man or pay him compensation, police said Tuesday.
What the hell?
Police are investigating a complaint that Rajanira Megawatt, that's MEGHWAT.
All right.
Is that the brightness of a light bulb?
It's mega hot.
Megawatt. Asked the council in the desert state of Val.
That is fucking hysterical.
That is hysterical.
And not at all dirty.
Well, that's the reason why bestiality is outlawed here in the country.
Holy shit, is that funny?
2 brothers from a different mother.
God damn it, that's hilarious.
I love it.
Holy cow.
Yeah, no, holy camel.
Camel, I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right, getting back to this.
I might have to turn the chat room off just so that we can fucking do these stories.
Right. All right, let's see here. Police are investigating a complaint that Rajadiro Megawatt asked the council in the desert state of Rajasthan to help after his wife and their 2 children disappeared with Kalatua Megawatt. So not only did the woman run off, she took the kids with him.
Wow.
With her, I guess.
Holy shit.
Kalula's wife, Mamta, M-A-M-T-A.
Okay,
Mamta has told police that the council of Kahop, man, I swear to God.
Why don't you just make up some code words for this stuff? Just call it curry. Any word you don't know, just say with curry.
All right.
All right?
All right. The council or Curry ordered her to pay Rajendra 300,000 rupee, that is $4,775, in compensation for her husband's actions or move in with him.
Or move in with him?
Yeah, you either pay for your husband who took off with this guy's wife, or you got to move in with the guy.
And be what, a second wife?
Yeah, well, you know, you got to take her place. It's like like an eye for an eye type thing, you know.
Okay, yeah.
And in this case, it's a wife for a wife. Well, your husband left you, took off with his wife, so now you got to become this guy's wife.
What kind of fucked up logic do they have going on over there?
India is a fucked up place.
Yeah, no kidding.
They're not the brightest crayons in the box over there.
No.
The woman was not present in the Kahop meeting, but she complained to us that she has been asked to pay money or live with Rajadira blah, 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 told the AFP.
Okay.
It was unclear whether the woman was asked to live with him as his spouse or as his employee in the house. Kumar said officers had started questioning council members in Bundy district after Mamta filed a harassment complaint with the police. Curry often comprises with unelected group of elders, which are seen as the social and the moral arbiters of village life.
Oh, Jesus. So the village idiots are going to vote on what happens to this bitch?
Yeah, so they basically legislate what everybody in the village does.
Ugh, that's terrible.
Yeah. Although they carry no legal weight, Kahop, blah, 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 can be highly influential and have been blamed for numerous abuses such as sanctioning of honor killings.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
Of women whose actions are deemed to have shamed the family.
Okay.
Branded kangaroo courts by their critics, they have been known to hand down public beatings and other punishment for perceived crimes.
Public beatings.
Public beatings.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's life in an Indian village. How do you like that?
That is just horrendous.
It is. It is. These people are they're just filthy people.
Subhuman.
Yeah, they're filthy. They're just filthy people.
I mean, what kind of... Aren't they like a free country, or are they not a free country?
Yeah, they are. But they're a very poor country.
Yeah.
And, a lot of poverty there, and they lack a lot of etiquette. There's a lot of pollution over there.
Okay.
Because they do not practice sanitary. They don't have sanitary practices.
Right.
I was watching a video of one of these busy public streets like Mumbai or something like that.
Okay.
And for the guys anyway,
yeah,
they'll just be walking down the street, and if they have to take a piss somewhere,
right,
they just zip down their zipper and take a piss against a wall. Doesn't matter where or what. They just take a piss right there on the street against the wall.
How good must that street smell?
Oh, well, the place stinks. Yeah. Did you ever watch Russell Peters, that Indian comic?
Yeah.
Well, he talks about going to India for the first time. He says as soon as he got off the plane or walked out the door of the plane, he said he just got hit with that smell.
Yeah, that's the same way it was in Korea.
Yeah.
Dude, when we got off the plane in Korea, it just smelled like you took a dump in your pants.
Exactly.
It just fucking stunk.
Yep.
And then the air was so dirty. We used to do this all the time just to fuck with newbies. You could take your hand, hold it up in the air, and shake it real hard for 15 seconds and look at your hand, and it would be black with soot.
Yeah.
Because there was so much shit in the air.
Right.
It was horrible. Horribly polluted.
Yeah. All right. Another story here.
All right.
New Delhi.
Okay.
The family of a 19-year-old Indian girl has been ostracized and fined 1.6 million rupee, that is $25,000 American.
Hold up. What kind of fucking money is this? That they want to have 1.6 million of anything to equal fucking 1/10 of a car.
Oh, it's just like pesos.
Yeah, but isn't that stupid?
Yeah, but they're such a poor country that the minimal rupee,
yeah,
it has value over there.
So they could go to the grocery store with like 100 rupee and get a loaf of bread or something.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's worth like about 6.3 cents.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So, but when you compare it to the American dollar, doesn't hold a lot of weight. It's just like pesos,
Right.
You can have like 1 million pesos and it's only worth like $1,000 or something.
Right.
But
I mean, they're having fines and shit of, you just said however many million this was, and it was $2,500.
25,000.
Oh, 25,000. Okay.
Yeah. 1.6 million rupees. That is $25,000.
Oh, all right. That's a little better, I guess.
By a village council after she rejected a marriage arranged when she was a baby.
What?
So to read that again, the family of a 19-year-old Indian girl
Yes.
has been ostracized and fined 1.6 million rupees, that is $25,000,
Right.
by a village council after she rejected a marriage arranged when she was a baby girl.
How can this be legal?
Well, it's India.
They accept this as a legal standing that you watched a baby's head pop out of some old lady's fucking pussy and you claimed it at that point?
Yeah. It's like, well, when she's of age, she's going to marry my son.
And what is that age? 12?
Whatever it is. Well, she's 19.
Oh, all right. Well, she's old.
So this person she was betrothed to, is that the correct word? Betrothed to?
So, yeah.
He had to wait 19 years to get this.
And for her whole upbringing, it was, all right, you're going to start fucking this guy?
Yeah.
And if she didn't like this guy, tough shit?
Yeah. It's what an arranged marriage is. You go through with it. You don't have a say so. You just got to do it.
What is that saying? You'll learn to love him?
Yeah, exactly.
So dumb.
Yeah. So another one of these hard words. So curry from the western desert state of Rajasthan said she was married off at 11 months to a 9-year-old boy in her village.
Damn.
So the kid was 9 and she was 11 months.
Wow. He definitely liked it without any hair on the puss.
Right.
Wow.
Again, another megawatt.
Oh, cousins?
I don't know. Megawatt became aware of her marriage at the age of 16 and with the support of her parents refused to go and live with her husband and the in-laws as they demanded.
Oh, as they demanded.
Yeah, 16. So when she turned 16, it's like, okay, well, you got to leave the family now and go live with those people.
Come start fucking my son.
Right.
Wow.
I was 11 months old when I was married off. It was only when I grew up that I realized what had happened.
Right.
I want to study and become a teacher. I don't want to go there, she added.
Okay.
Megawatt's family said her husband's family refused to annul the marriage and took the matter to the council, which imposed the fine and banished the family from the community.
Jeez, so they had to move, too.
Yeah, they said, get out and pay us some money.
Yeah, and use that money that you're getting for selling your place to pay our fine.
Right. The community is forcing us to send our daughter to the groom, and if we don't, they are demanding 16 lakh, that is 1.6 million rupee from us.
Wow.
Members of the village council and Megawatt's husband and in-laws are not immediately available for comment. What do they got better to go on? What do they got doing? What are they doing where they can't comment?
They're spending that $40. I mean, 1.6 trillion lakha.
Yeah.
That is.
A local charity, the Sarata Trust, said it was helping the family, was planning legal action against the members of the village council, and advised Megawatt's in-laws to agree to an annulment of the marriage.
Well, that sounds sensible, I guess.
Child marriage is illegal in India, but it is deeply rooted in Indian society and remains widespread in parts of the country. About 47% of women between the ages of 20 and 24 are married before the age of 18.
Okay.
In Rajasthan, one of the Indians' premier tourist destinations where millions visit ancient fortresses and join camelback desert safaris, just like that guy in the chat room.
Right.
Some 65% of the women were child brides above the national average. Gender experts say the practice hampers efforts to improve the status of women as it cuts across every part of the girl's development and creates a vicious cycle of malnutrition, poor health, and ignorance. Ignorance.
How does it portray ignorance?
I guess because they cease to go to school anymore and they don't get to further their education.
So they just grow up to be dumb cum guzzlers.
Yeah, they're cum dumpsters.
Right, exactly.
A child bride is more likely to drop out of school and have serious complications during pregnancy and childbirth. Her children are more likely to be underweight and will be lucky to survive beyond the age of 5.
Well, that's what happens when you fuck a 12-year-old.
Exactly.
I mean, shit.
Yep. So how do you like to live in India?
Nope. No, not don't even want to visit.
No?
No.
Not me neither.
Why would I ever go to this fucked up place?
Yeah. India, it's a great place.
Who says that? Even the Indians don't say that.
I'm sure they do. They can't wait to go back to India.
Then why do they stay here?
So they can make money.
Can't, like, telecommute?
Well, they come here, they establish businesses, they take advantage of all the breaks that our government gives these foreign businesses. They rake in all the cash and then they scoop it all up and then they take it back to India and live like kings.
So basically they're thieving pieces of shit.
Yeah, more or less, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they come here, they make their fortunes, and then they go back to India, and then they live like kings, because here they live like average citizens.
Right.
But there, then they live like a king.
Right, because the rupee, you need like 6 million of them to buy a fucking pack of gum.
Exactly.
Okay.
But that's what they do.
Right.
So they hoard all the money here using all of our laws and all of our tax breaks and all, everything that goes with it. And then they take it back to India.
Nice. Nathan from Kentucky, even people in Florida think India is fucked up.
Yeah.
That's saying something.
It is saying something. All right. Here's another one.
All right.
I'm assuming people were enjoying these stories.
Well, they might be. Who knows?
Patina, India. Mm-hmm. Police in eastern India have arrested one person and are searching for 14 others after a couple who had eloped together were beaten to death and cremated by relatives as a crowd looked on.
Well, that seems logical.
Well, again, there's no logic involved. It's ideology.
Right.
This is why people have their prejudices, is because someone like yourself, I like to consider myself a thought out, rational person.
Okay.
Have your discrimination or prejudices against people like this because they don't use rational thought.
Right.
They live by ideology. Whether it makes sense, it's a good idea or not.
Right.
They carry through with their ideology regardless.
It's just bizarre to hear. It's bizarre to me that a somewhat civilized country, a country that has enough, certainly they have a lot of tech guys. They have technological advances over even countries like our country.
That is correct.
And with all that going on, that there's such a backwoods fucking place.
Well, again, they have book smarts.
Yeah.
But they don't have any street sense.
But it's amazing, though, that they haven't developed that with all the fucking book smarts that they have.
Well, because they're so steeped in their tradition.
Right.
And their culture. The book smarts don't seem to override that cultural upbringing and, that ideology that they're raised with.
Right.
You would think it would, that they would become more worldly and, understand, how things are done around the world. But instead, they stick to their cultural upbringing and their belief system. And, it's just like somebody who's a religious ideologue.
Right.
They don't put any rational thought to their thought process. They just believe everything hook, line, and sinker, and don't even give any thought to, is this even a rational thought?
Right.
None.
Just makes no. You know what? It doesn't make sense to me because I don't live that way, I guess.
I don't either. German Manjai, 25, and his 16-year-old girlfriend, Parvati, were stopped by Kumar's relatives at the railroad station in Gaya district as they tried to run away together on Wednesday morning, police said.
Where's Harold to help Kumar with all this shit?
I don't know. He's probably still at the White Castle.
He probably is.
Yeah. They were brought back to the girls' village under heavy protection, beaten to death, then cremated together outside the village.
That's funny.
Yeah. This is a clear case of honor killing. They took the law into their own hands.
That's acceptable.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Manji, not the Robin Williams movie.
Okay.
Who was married and had 3 children, had been in the relationship with Kumari for 6 months, and this had angered Kumari's family in Amaitha village, police said.
Okay.
No one in the village tried to stop the attack on the couple, and the police heard of it only when someone from the neighboring village reported the crime. Kumari's aunt has been arrested, and the police are carrying out raids and searching for 14 other people, some of them Kumari's relatives, police said.
Right.
Honor killings, when a person is killed by a family member who believes the victim has brought shame on the family, clan, or community, are common in parts of South Asia, such as Pakistan, Afghanistan, and some regions of India.
Okay. Government
figures show that 18 honor killings were reported in India in 2014. Activists say that the crime is underreported, and many such killings are covered up and made to look like suicides from poisoning or hanging.
Wow.
In India, community groups made up of powerful men who set the rules in the villages are often seen as instigating such killings. Police said preliminary evidence did not suggest the village council was involved in this case.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So these family members apparently just took it upon themselves to drag these people away from the train station and go beat them and kill them and burn them.
And that was okay. Everybody standing around had nothing to say about that.
Yeah, they had it coming. Hail and kill, caller. You're on the air.
Hey, well, they took their lives into their own hands when they eloped. The family and stuff, they just overreacted, right?
Right.
That's exactly what happened.
Emotions were running high.
Right.
They should have known better.
They deserve to die.
I agree with that.
I'm with the family.
Yeah, sounds like it. If I may draw a parallel, so to speak.
Well, if I had a torch, I'd be lighting up torches and chasing them down like an angry mob myself.
Well, your emotions were running high. You just overreacted to this.
Right, I'd be chasing them down just like a Frankenstein monster.
Yeah. Or, that's why everything that happened in Ferguson was right. Emotions were just high.
Yeah, that's right.
See? And burning down Baltimore. It's just an emotional time.
Of course, it was an emotional time, and it really solved a lot, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah, Baltimore is better off. The racial divide is over there now. All racism is gone now. It's solved everything.
It's all fixed.
It's all fixed now. Now that the Confederate flag is gone and the city got burned down and the 6 police officers got arrested, it's all over now.
And some guy got run over, and the guy who ran him over, he felt better for a while.
Right. Peace and harmony. That's all I wish and hope for. Peace and harmony.
Yeah. You pal.
I swear Doghouse is waiting for us to say, yep, we're wrong. It's never going to happen.
Right. And I have one last story.
Oh, good.
One last story. India education minister to face court over fake degree.
Say that one more time.
India education minister.
Okay.
To face court over fake degree.
So the education minister faked that he has an education degree.
Well, it's a woman.
Oh, all right.
But yes, that is correct.
They let women have positions of power like this in India?
Well, they're getting there now that Prime Minister Modi took over there. He's trying to change things.
He replaced the guy with the glasses?
Yeah, he's trying to get people to stop pissing in the river.
Oh, good for him.
Trying to tell people stop dumping your ashes, your cremated ashes in the river.
Shit, man on a mission.
He is. He's trying to clean it up.
Right.
A Delhi court agreed on Wednesday to hear the complaint alleging that India's education minister lied about her college degree, triggering calls for her resignation.
Oops.
The petition claims federal education minister Smriti Iranee
Guilty.
made contradictory declarations about her college degree in different years to electoral authorities.
Okay.
The complaint says that in 2004, Iranee said she had an arts degree, but in 2014, ahead of the general elections, she claimed she had pursued a degree in commerce.
Would she forget?
Well,
Did she forget her lie?
Yeah, those lies will catch up with you.
Oh, shit.
Cognizance is taken. The matter to be now fixed for pre-summoning evidence on August 28th. Judge Akash Jain, Jain, said, according to the press of India, blah, blah, blah. The allegations against Iranee just came weeks after Delhi's new minister from the Curry was arrested on suspicion of taking or faking his law degree. Well, that's the other thing. That's the other thing about India that I learned. Yeah. There's a lot of corruption and a lot of what do you want to call it? Lying that goes on over there.
Just everybody lies about everything.
Pretty much.
Nice.
Yep. Let's see here. The allegations against Iranee comes from just weeks after Delhi's minister was arrested for faking his law degree. Jindira, who held a number of portfolios in the Delhi government, including justice, then resigned after a court charged him with criminal conspiracy, cheating, and forgery.
Cheating is a legal problem now?
I guess.
That country it is anyway, right?
The latest case has sparked strong demands from opposition leaders from both the AAP and Congress party of Irenee's resignation, saying she has no moral or constitutional or legal right to continue as an education minister. But the Prime Minister Narendra His government quickly rejected all calls for her removal. Our ministers do not have to resign. This is not their Congress or government. So many hard words here. The Modi government has been facing opposition pressure recently over reevaluations that some of the top ministers, including the foreign minister, help corruption hit former cricket boss Lottie Modi gain emergency travel papers in Britain. So there's a lot of corruption over there.
A lot of bullshit going on in that place.
Yeah. So I think you should go over there.
I think no. I think I don't even want to go to an Indian restaurant after hearing this. You'll never go to an Indian restaurant, will you?
No.
Ever.
Wow. Tattoo Drew.
Who, what?
This is totally unrelated.
Yeah.
Got a tweet.
Okay.
And you're included in this.
Okay.
Seeing how you both make up my favorite podcast, I'll be nice. The V is radio kryptonite beyond unfunny.
Wow. Who's that from?
Tattoo Drew. His name is Tattoo Drew.
To Drew?
Yeah.
The V is radio kryptonite?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we're Lex Luthor then. We're having her back on.
Exactly. All right. Well, we got 1 hour.
All right, let's play a couple of songs. I need a drink.
All right, that's fine. What would you like to hear, sir?
AC/DC, Have a Drink on Me.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that.
Need a drink.
And I think Team might like that.
Team might like that?
Yeah, Team might like that.
Team?
He's an AC/DC guy.
Did So Rude play on that one?
Yeah. He might have.
Was that in his Freedom days?
Yeah, in the Back in Black days.
Yeah, was he free then?
I think so.
All right.
So, all right. Well, we'll play AC/DC song, a couple more songs. We'll come back and we'll finish out the show.
Sounds good.
All right. Where the hell is Back in Black? I got it. Oh, there it is. Back in Black. Come on, you.
I need a snack.
Exactly.
Some cheese and crackers would really be whack. Isn't that the words?
Who are you, Eminem now?
No, I'm Angus Yankovic.
Okay.
My Weird Al version of AC/DC.
All right. Well, have a drink on me. It's AC/DC exclusively here
On your classic metal show.